Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the video. Today is a little different as you can tell. We're aboard the big yellow limousine headed out from the campus here. Get out of that normal day-to-day grind, the routine, and like to break it up and go out and visit some places. And a shop opened their doors to us. It's the name of the shop is Unique Customs. It's also home of brand new muscle cars there. It's a super cool shop. A lot of neat cars in there in varying stages of being built. I would just ask, don't critique the guys on stuff going together because it's not complete yet. There, there's a couple of fabrication jobs that are really cool stuff. Four-door C10 being built, several Mustangs, some Cobras in this shop, a 57 Chevy. Um, lot of interesting builds, like I said. So we're going to just clip the bus trip off here in a second, and we'll be right there in the showroom for their shop. And um, they opened the doors and told me it was just fine to video and share it. And that's what I'm going to do. These guys are in business to restore or build your dream car. So, you know, I'm sure I can get the contact information for you. And you could get a hold of them. So they have several television shows that are out there. Um, they're building new Eleanor Mustangs, Bullet Mustangs, building brand new Broncos out of their shop there. So a lot of super cool stuff going on. There's some international scouts in there. Um, they're not afraid to take on a build that's the size of your dreams. So I like it. It's a cool place, and I just thought I would bring everybody along so you can check this out. Got some characters in there that work there too. It looks like a really fun work environment. So stick around and watch the video. Enjoy it. Leave me a comment if you like these kind of videos.
Yep, lunchtime. Right on. Cool stuff, Creighton. Oh, I like this one. None of these kids even take time to look at it. We're going to do some serious, serious interior work on that car. So, got a GTO over here that we just finished painting. All right. He's putting it. That's all crazy, isn't it? Customer actually wants to put some of it back together himself, so that's cool. I can work with we work with customers, let them do as much as they want to do, and we do as much as they want us to do, so. Onward. Like this one, good example. As much custom as this one is having done to it, this will easily be a 2-year build. Like we've already probably had it. We've already probably had it a year. So I mean, even
This
a
is a
year
cool
from
car
now,
right here.
so I mean, it's gonna be a 2+
This
year.
is one of my high school dream cars.
You guys can come to this side. You can
It might be. There's a couple. There's quite a few of these running around because they were really popular. And I know I've seen a couple of super nice ones.
So like in the next step of this car, we're gonna have the customer come in, we'll go over all the panels, we'll tell them over our we need a driver side 40 panel. We'll kind of go over each panel, tell them what it is, bodywork wise, go over suspension, start ordering that stuff. So this one will probably be on suspension, I'd say probably in the next 30, 45 days. Once it gets off suspension, then we can, start. This part here is it's in the MSA. So yeah. PTSD motors going in that one. Probably about a year. Yeah. They're about 2 weeks away, and what's good is we'll call it something like we pull the motor back out. One of the things that we do.
Huh? It's the International Scout. Huh? They're getting harder and harder to come up with. These, that's another one right there.
I've never seen one of these.
Yeah, they look like the little Broncos, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, so these are the next thing that everybody's going to start building that is going to go through the roof expensive. Yeah. I know where there's a couple of them that were used to fill in ditches.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. Wash areas in a farmer's pasture.
find one of these original.
So you guys complain about doing mud work, and then look at this and how it's all finished out and feathered out. Right? Don't whine about doing mud work. You gotta get used to it if you want to be somebody in the world. I'm sorry, did I interview your shop? Did I mess you up? That airline's still leaking. Eric, fix this air hose. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Yeah, you probably want to lead the way. Yeah, nice steps up here. Watch out, don't wash downstream, Chris. Got a little water flowage going here. I don't know who's in front of me, but I'm fixing to start kicking.
Get them straight and I'll just make them look pretty. Right? That was my thing. You know, a lot of little things when it comes to the paint side of stuff. All the little stuff matters, right? All the little edges, all the little, you know, when we sand down in there, like we want to make the little crap part of this back bracket right here, we want to make it just as nice as we make the outside fender look, right? And if you take pride in your work enough to where this bracket right here looks just as good as the top side that everybody sees, that's what's going to make a difference to somebody that's wanting to employ you, hire you, you know, because the one thing that your boss will always look at, of course, if you got this door sitting here, he's going to look at this door and he's like, man, that outside of that door looks great. You did a really good job on the outside of the door. But then 9 times out of 10, first thing he's going to do, what'd you do to the inside of the door? Oh man, that looks terrible. So you didn't take a lot of pride in that door. You made the outside look good, but did you take the time to make the inside look as good? Okay? And so that stuff matters when it comes to some of this custom stuff. It really does matter. Even in the collision world, like I said, I owned a shop for 11 years. I mean, if the outside looks pretty, but there's 3 clips missing in the back, I'm always going to notice there's 3 clips missing in the back. You know, basically is where the paint shop is. We have our body guys finish out their Bondo, and then when they're done with their Bondo, we'll bring it up here. We prime it, we block it. 9 times out of 10, we re-prime it, we re-block it, just because of the quality that we do here. So we really, you know, we really take our time. I don't push my guys to be the fastest guys. Most of the time I don't want them to be the fastest guys, but I want it to be right when they're done. Now, take that back to the collision world. It's about speed, it's about fast, you know. But at the same time, be able to do it fast with good quality. That's the one thing that I could push on you guys. Because, like I said, 90% of you, probably 99% of you, will go to the collision shop world versus the restoration. This is kind of like a special little niche. It really is. Does anybody have any questions so far? I mean, nope, not really. So this is where we do all of our paint prep. Then we'll go over here and I'll just kind of show you guys the paint booths and
We just like completely walked away from where he was taking us. You realize that, right?
We got a lot of nice stuff here.
Yeah, yeah. This is.
So the one that was inside the paint booth, Mr. Cooper?
Hmm?
So the one that was inside the paint booth?
Oh, that's just another prep room.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, yeah. That Impala. That's Junior's. Junior, the guy standing up right there with the glasses on his head. That's Junior. He's the best painter in Tulsa, right there.
That's his car?
Yeah, that's his car.
So it's running or not? 63. What's about it?
Somewhere there
My
close.
dad said 66.
Oh
Or
no.
he thinks it is.
No, this is either 62 or 63. Sorry there.
Yeah, I'm kind of late. Is it good?
Yeah, we missed it. The whole thing. There's not really any.
Make right out of the gate, right? Because at the end of the day, what do you go to work for? Pay your bills, to make money, right? To live comfortably, right? Once you get to a certain point, you don't want to just pay the bills anymore. You want to go on vacations. You want to do things like that, right? I mean, whenever I was 24, 25 years old, I had been in the business 3 years. I was making $85,000 a year. I made $91,000 a year the year after that. You know, and you know what I did? I didn't paint one car all year long. Not one. I prepped. And I prepped for my painters. Right? My two business partners now. Dustin had a booth, Brandon had a booth. And I was in the front and I was prepping. And I could prime, block, sand, boom. Prime, block, sand, boom. And I could shuffle cars in and out of these booths so fast. We painted 17 cars a day, 12 to 13 on average, but up to 17, 18 cars a day. The most we ever did was, and I was telling the earlier group this, listen, body guys and paint guys, they will argue in a paint shop, right? And one can piss off the other, and then the other one can piss them off right back. So my body man decided on a Thursday night, they wanted to dump every car in the body shop onto the paint shop because they wanted paid for those cars on Friday. Well, we decided we were going to get them back. We did not go home all night long. We painted 20, I think it was 28 cars in a night. We show up for the 7 o'clock morning. We lay all the keys back on their toolboxes. All right, put them all back together. We're going home. And we had Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. You know. But it's kind of funny how it works out, right? We weren't really mad at those guys. They weren't really mad at us, right? It's just kind of the banter that goes back and forth. There's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of characters that are in the body shop world, right? You have some that take stuff serious, and you have some that joke around. Find the direction you want to go, and I mean just go. Don't ask questions, just go. Just figure it out, right? These guys will be gone, right? You'll be out from under their wing. Just go. Say yes. If somebody says, hey, do you know how to do that? Yep. You may not know 100% how to do it, but figure it out, right? Think for yourself. Figure it out. We had to let a kid go a while back. Simple things like this. We're going to take pictures of cars. He washed the front half of cars. Didn't wash the back half because why? We weren't taking pictures of the back half of cars. Come on, man. Really? We gave him an ice chest and said, pump pop in the ice chest. Do you want the ice down first or the pop? I don't care. Put the pop and the ice in the ice chest. I don't care. Still, swear on my life, went and asked a third person, how do you want me to do that? You can't work here. Right? You have to think for yourself, right? So that's big things that I can say that, you know, really go into when you guys get into a shop. Find which way you want to go and go. Don't be scared to ask questions. Because guys like him, I, and Brandon, we want you to ask questions. Because that just tells me you're engaged in the process. All right? That tells me you're engaged in the process.
Yeah,
We've shot each other with paintball guns. We've shot each other with airsoft guns in the shop. We've taped off the windows in the paint booth, had boxing matches.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's literally a fun environment to work in. It really is.
We would not suggest doing that at all.
The HR department doesn't like whenever we talk about these things, but they do happen, so.
Yeah, working in a shop is it's great. I went to college to be a physical therapist. I came back to do this because this is what I want to do. So.
Yeah.
Many things I could say right now, but I'm not going to say them.
Yeah,
Like what?